Hey guys, welcome to Connecting the Dots, the podcast where we follow the breadcrumbs and try to predict where disruptions will take us. I'm about to restart the channel, so to do it with a smile, here's a quick fun video about the time I made Stephen Mark Ryan laugh out loud. This should be quick, so if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, the YouTube algorithm likes it when the button is hit early on in the video. It helps us share this video with a lot more people, and I would really appreciate it. Before we dive in, I'd like to thank eBike Adventures of St. Pete for sponsoring this video. eBike Adventures of St. Pete are a family-owned business that provides fun, GPS-guided e-bike tours of one of the most e-bike-friendly cities around, beautiful St. Pete, Florida. There's a link in the description below, and if you tell them you saw them here, you'll get 20% off. Now let's buckle up and get ready because disruptions are never boring. I'm sure you know Stephen Mark Ryan from Solving the Money Problem. Since I enjoy his videos and generally like the guy, I decided to give something back. I wanted to make him laugh. The best way to make people laugh is to sneak up on them, and when they least suspect it, surprise them with a joke tailored just for them. Besides following Stephen on YouTube, I am one of his earliest Patreons. Stephen gives Patreons access to Q&A videos where we ask him any questions we have, and he responds with unfiltered answers. There's a link to his Patreon below. The Q&A gave me access, so all I had to do was tailor a joke just for him. Now, I know that he's an Australian living abroad, he likes Tesla and EVs, and he likes metal music, so I mixed it all together, and this is what happened.
When Tesla announced Model Y, they didn't hype it so as to not make people wait for it, thus hurting Model 3 sales and what's known as the Osborne effect. As an Australian, do you expect the Aussie Osborne effect? Fuck me. Shout out to Black Sabbath. Do you expect the Aussie Osborne effect to be the same as the American one, or louder and more dramatic? That was so good. Oh man, brilliant. I have to applaud for that. Well played, sir, or madam, ma'am, whatever you prefer. Nothing else to add.
Shout out to Stephen for being a great guy. This video was a bit unusual for me, but I've already started work on my next video where I get back to doing what I do best. It's about a hot topic that everyone talked about recently, and I collected breadcrumbs and connected dots to provide a fresh and unconventional view on it. If you want to get notified and also help the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Feel free to contact me on Twitter where I am connecting-dots, and write to me below. I read all your comments and do my best to reply. I really appreciate your being here. It means a lot. Until next time, I am connecting the dots, and you are amazing.
What's known as the Osborne effect. As an Australian, do you expect the Aussie Osborne effect? Fuck me. Shout out to Black Sabbath. Do you expect the Aussie Osborne effect to be the same as the American one, or louder and more dramatic? That was so good. Oh man, brilliant. I have to applaud for that.
P.S. I wanted to give Stephen a moment of happiness, and I hope I succeeded in that. But if you ask me which guy I'd like to give such a moment of happiness the most, that's Elon. We all have access to Elon with his shields down when he's unwinding on Twitter. Sure, his feed is flooded, but if you're persistent and compelling, there's a good chance he'll see your tweet. I know Elon's the meme lord, so I started off by creating memes, mostly on tech and space. And I knew Elon likes Monty Python, so I targeted that too a few times. But then it came to me. Why settle for a brief moment of happiness when what I should really send him was a Trojan smile bomb that could deliver him several such moments? A gift that would make him smile inside whenever he sees it or even thinks of it. I wanted to give him the idea of a silly walk lane. If you're not familiar with what silly walk lanes are, I put some links in the comments below. For now, let's just say they're based on a Monty Python sketch, and they're just lanes which have signs on each side telling passerbys that they can only use the lane if they walk through it doing some kind of silly walk. Of course, it's stupid, but it's also stupid fun. So I suggested to add such a lane to Giga Texas's recreational area. Because Elon focuses on efficiency and lowering capital expenditure, I added a sentence that could catch his eye and said that it's extremely efficient CapEx because it only takes 2 signs to raise 1 million smiles. After sending numerous tweets with various silly walk videos attached, Elon bumped onto one and answered, sure. I do hope that Tesla will create this lane like Elon assured me. This could bring some crazy PR to the new Gigafactory. But even more important, it could possibly provide some fun, happy moments to numerous Tesla fans and owners visiting the factory, as well as Tesla employees and investors. And I hope Elon himself will smile and feel somewhat happier whenever he gets to hobble through this lane or sees others do so. I want him to be happy. We all do.